back to what used to be home. Passing by those little towns I know so well. Stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again.
We're finally getting a little bit of snow. I don't think we're supposed to get too much though. Probably like 1 to 3 inches is all. Kind of sucks, but at least it's something. All right, guys, got my coffee here. It's almost gone. I may have to get another one. Got a bowl here, and I've got peppers and onions. And I'm going to work on chopping these up because we're going to put them in the freeze dryer probably tonight, hopefully, if I can get them frozen in time. And then I've got some plants here that I'm going to be giving away. So I've got them separated from the rest of them because I've just got too many to take care of and I want to focus on certain ones. So I'm going to give some of these away. There's 6 of them that I'm giving away. And then my garbage bag for the peels. So let's get started on this. 1 down, several to go. I have a feeling I'm going to be crying at the end of this round. Eclipse was just over here sneezing his head off because of the onions. So I've got 2 large onions cut up. And I'm taking a little break and cutting up 1 package of peppers, a 3-pack. And then I'll get back to 2 more onions. I am done. I'm saving 2 for fresh. And got all the peppers and the onions cut up. Got a blister out of that. But it was worth it. So I'm going to get my pans and get the freeze dryer going. But first, I have to have breakfast because it is 11. It is 11 o'clock and I am hungry. So I'm having some breakfast with cheese, 1 slice of cheese, 2 eggs, 2 slices of ham, and an Olé wellness wrap. And this is 3 points and some hot sauce on it. So for lunch today, I am going to have a turkey sandwich with lettuce, onion, cilantro, turkey and cheese, and a tablespoon of mayo, and then of course a water. All right, guys, I have my freeze dryer trays here, and my peppers are going to be going on these first. We'll see how much room we have left for onions. So I'm just going to start layering these on in a thin layer. I'm hoping that these will fit on a couple trays only, but I don't know if they will or not. You don't want to layer them because it will take a lot longer for them to freeze dry versus having 1 layer. The dogs are gonna argue, of course. Luna's still not completely keen over the puppy, but she's getting better. Okay, I got 2.5 trays here, and we got covers for them just so we can stack them in the freezer and they can freeze without having to lay them flat. We can just stack them up, and it saves a lot of room in the freezer. They're only going to freeze for maybe a couple hours, and then we're going to stick them in the freeze dryer. And this is a half a tray full, so we're going to put onions on this half here and then full onions on that tray there. All right, these are all done. There's this 1 tray of onions up there, 1/2 of tray, and then 2 trays of peppers. We have enough onions that I think we are going to get 4 trays of onions yet, possibly, out of what's left. So I will do 1 container of just full onions, and then I'm going to clean out my freeze dryer so nothing else tastes of onion. Like, we're going to make some Skittles and Beta Honeys, freeze-dried Skittles and Beta Honeys, which is Nick and Corey's favorite, after we get the food done. And the candies take very little time, so it's just maybe half the day. But these are going to take a full 24 hours, if not more, to freeze dry because they are very wet ingredients. So these will take a lot longer to freeze dry. Mail delivery. Sunday's dog food order came in. So what I did was I changed Eclipse's amount of food. We figured out what all 3 of the dogs eat, and we just put it all on Eclipse's instead of having 3 different orders, 1 for each of the dogs, and it saves us like $40 to $50 a month. So yeah, so that's what we did. That should last the dogs all month. All 3 of them. And you guys, I got the last, oh, the dog just took off with my magazine. Fern, bring that back here, you little stinker. So I've got the last Wingspan game that goes with my set. Well, she doesn't have my magazine anymore. I don't know where it ended up, but anyway. So this is really cool. I can't wait to play this. This goes with our big Wingspan, I can't say the word today, Wingspan set. And I'm going to put it in with our other big box. What are you guys doing down there? You want to play tug of war, huh? Is that what you want to do? The puppy's ready for you. He loves playing tug of war with her. Just don't whip her around the room again, Eclipse, please. Don't do that. This is the innards of the game. So this is a standalone game. You don't need to buy the base to play this. If you want to get a little feel about what Wingspan is all about, you can get this one because it is a 2-person game. And it is a standalone, so you don't need anything else to play it. They did change the eggs from plastic to wood, which I do like. However, I don't like that they changed these because the other ones had like a little cover to it. These are recyclable, so I guess that's okay. It comes with a little score pad, and it comes with the boards are a little bit different, not as cute as the other ones, because the other ones have like a leather outside feel to them. It's not leather, obviously, but it's like a leather feel. And then that's kind of what the inside looks like. But this looks like it's 2-sided, and there is 2 of them in there. It is a fun little game, though. If you're looking for something really fun, there is an app you can download that you can scan the card, and it will make the bird sound. So that is really cool. I wonder if I could do it on my phone. So then up at the top left here, the second one down under Spotify, that's the Wing Song app. And if you press that one, it says hold the bird card. So that's what that bird sounds like. Let me get another one right there. Okay, here's another one. That one's pretty loud. So it's really cool, this app. I like it. The snow is finally starting to come down. The dogs just saw the deer over here. Finally starting to come down. But I'm still seeing a little bit of grass poking through yet, so we didn't get a whole ton yet. It's windy and cold. I'm going back in the house. What's the matter, Fern? Is she not giving you your bone? Look at that pretty colored water. It's like a blue-green from the potatoes that I'm using, because I'm using like the darker potatoes. It's kind of cool. Wonder if you could dye eggs in that. Okay, so I've got dinner going here. So I have 2 breasts of chicken that I diced up, as you can see here. And underneath there, I have all of these baby potatoes. I boiled up the whole bag al dente, not super soft. I got some saved for breakfast tomorrow, and because that was just too much in there. And then I used the chicken with spices. I put paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and what else? I have to look what else. I'll put the recipe down below, though, in the description box for you. I'm making this up as I go. And then in here, I have 3 eggs. I have 150 grams of half and half. I have 60 grams of sour cream. And then I have all of the same spices that I put in there, because I put 1 teaspoon each. And then I put half in here and half in on the chicken. And then I think that's all that's in here. And then I'm going to I stirred this up really well. And then I'm just going to pour this right over the top of all of this. It looks like it's going to be just enough. So that will work out good. I'm going to scrape that out though. It's just garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. That was all in there. And then I'm going to just sprinkle the top with a little bit of salt if it needs it when it comes out of the oven. I'm going to cover this with tin foil, put it in the oven at 400 for, I'm going to try 30 minutes and then see where we're at. It may need 45 minutes. So we have this cooling right now. It's got to cool for 15 minutes before we put them in. Okay, I got all of the trays in there. I had to close the drain valve. We're just gonna press continue. And then it says freeze dryer or freezing. So I made this casserole. I think I showed you guys a little bit about how I made it. I added garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, and then I baked it for 45 minutes. And this is what we come up with. And it's really good. We put some Velveeta cheese on the top, over the top of the chicken to melt. It's very, very tasty. You think so?
Yeah, it was very good. It tastes like scalloped potatoes with chicken.
Yeah, tastes like scalloped potatoes with chicken. It turned out really good. It is 10 points though, because I only got 4 servings out of it. I thought I was going to get 5, and that would have brought it to 8. But it's 10, and it's fine because we had the points to use. But it's worth it.
It's a dinner too.
Yeah, it is a dinner. Dinners we typically like to keep right around 10.
Driving this like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end.